So no Asia rapu no Sekai aka Lex's Asian Rap World. Coming up, the R16 finals takes place in Seoul, Korea. Unpretty Rapstar 2 kicks off, and the hip-hop musical comes fresh out of Tokyo. Welcome to the Law News. R16 is a b-boy competition held in Seoul every year, which is now in its ninth. Took place in Jangchung's Gymnasium in Seoul, Korea. In previous years, we've seen ambassadors such as Jay Park. But this year, however, we saw some brilliant performances from Doki and The Quiet. This year, they actually changed the rules, so it meant that every country had the opportunity to make up the best team possible to represent them, from whatever talent they had available. This year at the finals, we saw represented Russia, China, the Netherlands, Kazakhstan, Taiwan, USA, Australia, and of course Korea. Notably though, Japan were admitted, and this is the first time in quite a while they haven't actually made it to the finals. So Russia took the first battle place, USA took the second battle place. Notably, they knocked out Korea in the semi-finals, and Korea won Best Showcase. While notably as well, Holland done well with a solo winner team being Menno. We'll all be looking forward to that again next year. So now on to Unpretty Rapstar 2. Now, of course, it's got off to the big dramatic start that everybody thought that it would. For us, out here in the UK, the English speakers, it's been absolutely killer. Last week, trying to get a subbed version, me and my friends are scraping around trying to find it. I have my man Wizzle, and we're getting bare recruits on this shit. A lot of people are really getting into Unpretty Rapstar, and I think that this actually has the opportunity to maybe even outshine Show Me the Money. By the way, don't forget to check out my WordPress and have a look at my article about why I think that Asian female rappers could teach their Western counterparts a thing or two. Anyway, first of all, we see Hiren's rap credentials be called into question by Ashby and Kitty B pretty much instantaneously. And similarly to last season, we have an inherent drama. We have Ashby dissed Casper. Casper failed to reply. And guess what? They're now both in this series show. So, Hiren is unable to actually complete her performance and is instructed to lip sync by the director just to get through and allow the other contestants to have a shot. That's how desperate things got. There was a lot of upset over that because some contestants felt that she shouldn't have been given a pass, as the entire point of the mission is that you had to complete. When it came time to vote, she was punished, and she even voted for herself, acknowledging that her performance just wasn't up to par. And Trudy has won the mission, followed by, though very closely, Yubin. Very much deserves a very good mention. I personally think that just in terms of visuals, maybe you could argue that Yubin was slightly just slicker, but in terms of overall performance, lyrics, everything, Trudy is really, really standing out so far in this competition. It's worth noting as well, there has actually been a lot of rumours in regards to Trudy's ethnicity, but I'm sure that will all become clear later on in the series. But one thing is for sure, she's a very exciting MC and a really obvious front runner so far in this competition. And finally, Tokyo Tribes.
Tokyo Tribe never ever die. Tokyo Tribe never ever die. Tokyo Tribe never ever die. Tokyo Tribe never ever die.
Tokyo Tribes is a hip-hop musical set in futuristic Tokyo. It's based on a manga of the same name and is directed by Sion Sono. It's a story of street warfare, rap battles, and incredible cinematography. Trill as Have a look in the description beneath, and there definitely is not a link to the entire movie. So that's all for this edition of Law News. But before we go, I'm going to leave you a clip of Japanese Parliament.
生まれは平成の元年経験は繁栄後からいただく名声と満点ラッパの言葉は底辺の叫び持たざるものでも形勢を逆転先生の100点なんかよりもヘッズの完成めちゃくちゃ有名それが夢お前じゃ無理とかごちゃごちゃうっせ
レカスのアジアラップの世界 aka Lex's Asian Rap World
Raiden, playing Superman, but who needs saving? Excel face in Havana, watch for the blue lights of the moonlight, make a time for the worst when I fly, don't charge.